Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, Persian Republic. And, well, we're working towards empiricism, so I'm saving more points. It costs like 9,000 points, so I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of that extra, but hey, a year's worth of stuff can really help. We are up on our infamy, which somebody reminded me you can look at that right here. I was aware of that, but I always forget it in the heat of the moment, I suppose. We just took out part of Arabia, so we can't do anything with them now. But I expect that we're going to be going to war for the Zoro Pope soon, as their truce is probably running out. I don't remember when we actually had that war. You can always check Hungary, and they're allied with the Immortals in Georgia. Allied with Muscovy in Hungary, and they're just allied with Hungary. I would be kind of worried about the Immortals, if... I don't know. Maybe I should be. I can always just turn them down for a thing, and I already have troops over here. I could just take control of their troops. I didn't do that last time, but I'm expecting there to be a war, so we're going to go ahead and move over to here. Let's go to Burgas, just so we're already ready. So let's raise our military power here. I still can't build a navy. Well, I can. I can build a navy. It's just that it would be building very slowly. Because of... I'm just going to build all regulars. And I guess I'll build some artillery here. So what I want to do here is I want to... Somebody pointed out that you can use these for cannon fodder and sieging, and it is quite good to do that, so... We'll do that, and that... And these mobile artilleries are just as good for sieging. They're not as good for attacking, though, so... Use those for sieging. I'll build some horsemans, too. Okay, so... Should have lots of extra cannon fodder dudes. And I don't think... These guys are necessary. Can I cross this here? Yeah, I can. Okay. So I can get my guys out of Africa. That's fairly nice. You guys go sit down here in Aden. And while I'm at it, let's build some forts in places. Actually, you can build a naval base too. I've been thinking about that. It's a good thing to do that. Have forts on your border provinces. Because not only does it give you some, you know, demand for materials, which is often good to do that, it also raises your supply limit in your border provinces. And I like to do it 2 deep, just in case, so that I can have 2 lines. Later on in the game, when you do trench warfare style things with machine guns and things like that, swapping your troops in and out to take advantage of the rules, the way they work, it's often good to have a second line available. I believe that what also helps against rebel types too. I'm not worried about over here, but we can see if this is going to strain our economy enough to really be worried about it. And if not, it could even help things by increasing demand for stuff. I'm only going to do 1 deep over here. These provinces, well, I mean, they're big provinces, sure. Why not? Why not indeed? And I don't have to worry about naval bases over here. And my mouse... It's decided it wants to do other stuff. Somebody pointed out this, or commented that this has been what seems to be a very peaceful playthrough, even though I've been at war many times. So, I mean, what else do you expect me to do? I'm almost at my infamy cap. It's not like I can be any more aggressive than I already am. Over here is a good idea. What is going on? I don't want to do that. Why have you betrayed me? Okay. in Baku. And here, Azerbaijan is a good thing to pick up because that's one of our accepted cultures. Okay, that looks good. So already moving this guy up there. So they're allied with Georgia as well, so having our dudes here is still a good idea. Although maybe I should have... Oh, they're grouping up here. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we should really do here. If I should split that bigger army. I'm definitely going to want to consolidate the army of crab dudes coming through. Okay, so let's move some of these guys over here in case we have to go to war with the Immortals. Just looking at the net of alliances there, it looks like I probably will have to. The heck? I have no idea what's going on with that. Maybe my Indian endeavors will have to suffer. Well, I don't think suffer is quite the right word. But I can also build, since I'm building all those colonial troops, I don't need my good troops over here. As has been pointed out, colonial troops are more than sufficient for dealing with uncivilized nations. However, it's faster to just use your good guys for it. Alright, so we'll move you guys. Oh, you're already doing that. Good. And then I definitely don't need these guys here. So you can go up here to help with the front over to here. And this is probably going to be the furthest into, I suppose... Well, I guess... I was going to say Europe proper, but I guess most of Russia was... Zoroastrian at one point. And Finland as well. I guess further into the Balkans? I mean, Greece was too. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're moving. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Okay, we'll move you up here too. And you. I'm not sure when the truce ends. I guess I can look. Can't I? I have a truce with them until December. Okay, so at the end of the year. Yeah, I thought it was looming. They probably can't even build troops. So I think the minor amount of troops I have over here is more than sufficient. You guys should group up. Alright. So move to Djibouti. No, Aden. That's where I wanted you to go. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to help my friendos over here by building them some factories, or at least seeing if they need some factories built. Do they have any empty... That's not them. That's me. Well, that's not something I want to do. I could also do that with some South American nations. That would be pretty nice to have them. I don't want to mess with anybody who's in Vinlands here, because they'll attack me. I'm really happy about how aggressive they are. That's really nice. Okay, do you have any... They don't have any empty states. What I was going to do is go in there and build a bunch of cement factories, which are very good for infrastructure stuff. But it looks like they're pretty well covered. Although they might have some colony stuff. Now, you can't do that with uncivilized states. I think Egypt is partially westernized. Yep, so they might be able to do it soon. And something I might want to do is, I know France is at war with Brunei. I might want to start focusing my stuff onto them. One of the things about doing foreign investment is that it affects things. And I know that these guys were messing with them, so let's go ahead and decrease Amalfi's their opinion of Amalfi, which they'll immediately raise again because they have 50 stuff. There's not anything I can do about that. And even with me building a bunch of stuff, my budget is still doing good. Rubber vulcanization? Do I even produce any rubber? I'm not sure if I do. That's one of the reasons to Sphere Brunei, is to get some rubber production. I don't know if rubber is even activated. What's this? Spices. Coffee. I know, somewhere over here in, precious metal. It's spices. Claire's-Born Westfallen. I think they can do that. What is this? Tobacco. Alright, well, whatever. I can look at that, actually. Industrial goods. They'd be under industrial goods, I think. That'd be military. Glass, cement, steel, machine parts, fertilizer. Yeah, cement. Look at this. It's very valuable and the demand is going up. Cement is always a good thing to have. Glass is always a good thing to have. Steamer convoys are very expensive. You don't want to build too many factories of those because they consume a lot of raw materials. I guess it could be a raw material, rubber. People actually produce oil at the moment? No. It's just already on the list. Rubber. Here we go. Yeah, rubber's not unlocked. So I don't even know why rubber vulcanization would even be a thing. Well, I say it's not unlocked. It's not something that's actually started to be produced yet. Maybe the Philippines has some? I'm trying to think. Flags flying in Lankaran. Oh, cool. So we get assimilation acceptance. That's nice. So all those dudes. Where would that be? Oh, right here. Yeah. I knew it was something with Azerbaijan traditionalism. So, Sweden just got a piece of Norway. I think this, or this, or something. Got something. What that is, I do not know. So apparently they're being attacked by Poland? Yeah, they were with a bunch of people. What's the deal with Poland? They're allied with Bohemia. Whatevs. Oh, diplomacy. Yeah, I should probably do diplomat stuff. Yeah, the thing about it is that if you do a lot of things that aren't taking your cores over, it gets your infamy up fast. You can do things that don't increase your infamy if you have things like cores on stuff or a culture unification to go towards, but we don't have that. We basically just have to do things the hard way. I think I need to talk to Westfallen. Yeah, and that'll be, I think, the last one except Amalfi, who we do not like. Do I really want to fight Amalfi? Ooh. Cool. I didn't know that was a discovery. That's cool. Oh, right, because it doesn't do anything, and then you have the chance of discovering that. Alright, since I started doing that, I can get some more hussars and stuff. I think I need some more engineers, since I'm working with some of the Lobi things. Catalytic fermentative process. Rebels! I didn't get anything about rebels. Oh. Just kind of stumbled onto some rebels up here. Okay. That's cool. I was about to say, I thought they would tell me about that. Nope. It's not in my land. So, it looks like they have 22,000 troops. I probably don't need this big of an army here. Let's get, like that. And put them over here. Just so our forces spread out a little bit better. You can move over to Keys Lorda. Some Jacobites, it looks like. Republican things are the Jacobites. I'm fairly certain. Get some crapo troops over here. Infantries. And, oh, apparently one proper dragoon. I suppose we'll put you on the presumptive front over here. I don't have any cores or anything on this stuff. We'll put you where the railroads are. Well, there's already a dude there. One of you in Uralsk. Okay. Yeah, you're already moving there. Excellent. These guys can move over to here. That's a lot of horsemen. Far too many horsemen. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. It does, actually. I'm simply choosing to ignore it at the moment. You only really need 1 or 2 horsemen per unit. Honestly, I don't even think there is a purpose to them at all, aside from the higher attack value they have and their higher speed. The reconnaissance isn't even on all the horses, so... I got a dude in Baghdad here. Okay. Since I'm not at war, let's get rid of this here. To note that that does not get rid of the pops involved. It just gets rid of the I suppose militarization of those pops. Okay. So I'm thinking we need somebody up here in the north. Obviously we can't do anything with this for like 5 years, so it's not that big a deal, but hey, it's always worth thinking about. Egypt might be thinking about attacking Ethiopia. That does not actually look like it's a good idea. This unit is exiled. I don't even know who that is. It's probably some country that existed before and got... It's not Zanzibar's. Did they... rebels or what? Swazi. Oh, these guys. Yeah, it looks like they're botching their war with the African miners there. Okay. Up to 76 military power. As you can see, these shitty dudes are not giving me much in the way of... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build some transports. Build 65 Clipper transports in Asia. I don't want to build that many. I'll build like 10. There we go. So, more diplomacy things. Westfalen. Suppose there isn't any real reason to be a dick to Amalfi, even though, because we're going to be, nope, at odds with them over the Zoro Pope. perhaps it wouldn't be a good idea to... Do they just have an option to remove this from my sphere now? I don't know. Oh, Kurdistan doesn't like me? What is the deal with that? I don't think this really matters. Oh, something else. I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do about the Suez Canal. Speaking of which, let's build a fort here, just in case. Building forts along your coastlines is a good idea too. And I'll build a naval base in Antioch. You can have one naval base per state, so you might as well do it. But I will save that for Suez because it has more people. Yeah, this is one of the reasons this didn't go very well is because it's a shitty province. Okay, naval base here. So while I was thinking about that area, I didn't think you could build naval bases over here. Nope. Rebuilding forts though. So my pops are dealing with the railroads just fine. Yep, they're doing it by themselves, so I don't have to worry about it. No, let me invest. Let me invest. See? I can't even do it. It's so fast. Oh, they're already there. Good. Don't know if having regulars mixed in with your irregulars or infantry does anything special. Like the active advisors or some shit. I'm not sure. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was just trying to fix my mouse, bro. Okay. I don't think there's any reason to have any dudes in Karachi. I was thinking about that. They're at the end of a rail line, so I guess that is a decent place. So Karachi is. Oops, I don't want to do that. Try to escape. So because of that, I'll build a fort, naval base in a fort here. Places that are either at hubs of railways or are the end lines of railways are good places to put forts and stuff. Chemotherapy. Less army attrition, that's always nice. Chemotherapy doesn't necessarily mean the cancer thing, but it is a similar thing, I guess. So we're going to get a new, what is it called? Upper house at the end of the year as well. So we got some more guys here. I was building some more regulars. Somebody said something about doing, oops, immigration in some of these places, and that's probably a good idea. I never really thought about that. Again, end of a railway. Those ships built faster than I was expecting them to. I thought it would take a long time. But I guess I can buy them off the market. I am number 4. There we go, there's our first naval ship. I really do need to get my navy tech up. After empiricism and I think one national focus thing... No, I need steam turbines for building the canal, don't I? Suez Canal. And I need steam turbines. You actually need 2 techs for this. Inorganic chemistry, which I have, but... I don't really care about that. It's not really helpful to us. And the Kiel Canal is in Germany. Well, it's in Denmark right now, but... Well, there we go. That's something that I've been expecting for a while. Well, let's go ahead and start our tech. And this is a lot of nice stuff in it. Pop growth, periodic table, which is gives some prestige. If I can get that first, that's 25 prestige. That's really nice. Fuel, fertilizer, sulfur. That's okay. More research points. Army organization. Nothing bad in here at all. I guess scientific forestry is not that good if you don't have a lot of timber production. I'm not sure if I do or not. I don't know. That's more of a northern area thing. So, okay, let's look at the webs here. Yeah. Prussia? I don't think Prussia would bother. That certainly is a risk, though. Prussia. That would also put me at odds with Georgia, who I'm fully prepared for, and the Immortals, who I think I would just fight defensively against, and just kind of push them out a little. Alright, let's take half of these guys. Balance. Take the bigger half, I suppose. Or the one with a better leader. Not that guy. Hated genius? Sure. That's not what I wanted. I want this guy everybody hates. I'm up here. I have utmost faith in my troops' ability to drive out these I was going to say civilized, but they're definitely civilized. Those dudes we kicked out of our empire anyway. This is a pretty good army, actually, here. Although I don't know how many dudes that they have. What's their military? 22? I'm not really scared of that. I think Prussia got cut down to size. So their military is not that big. Okay, we can do this. Oh yeah, being so peaceful. So let's put these guys here. So they're actually on the border. Oh. And of course my economy tanks. Oh, I could actually do some supply stuff. So war here. What culture's here? North Caucasian, Georgian, Armenian. I already have a lot of Armenians, but because I own Armenia. I don't think there's anything I particularly want from them. I don't know if I get any prestige from just sieging provinces, though. I guess we'll hang out here, and if they decide to attack me, then I've got my bases covered. Okay, let's put you guys in Basra. This is all the same state, right? No, it's not. Okay. Khuzestan, so you can have a naval base here. And a fort, why not? And a fort in Basra. As I said, it's good to have those forts in places so that you can put more troops there. A fort and naval base are a good combination for any state that is on a rail line, really. Any province that is on a rail line in a state. Immortals are mobilizing. That's a bit more troubling. Sure. Are they even showing up? I don't even know. Alright, let's do something about that. Let's put these guys in Kokand and see if we can defend against it. It's one of the problems with having long borders. I like having short borders with puppet states on the end of them. Socialist! Uh-oh. That's not good. And they appeared in England. Huh. Lancaster. Okay, what I want to do with some of these armies is I want to assist my bros in doing what they're doing. Allows horses? I've had horses forever. Like, over here, what else do they have? Oh, horses. This is a big war over here. Yeah, the Zoro Pope is starting all the wars, honestly, over here. So I got a lot of infamy from Georgia. I should sphere them eventually. So I want to stay behind my friendos here and support them in their battles. So as they do Muscovite Tartaria. I'm busy, but what is this about? Returning it to Act B. I don't care about that. That is, frankly, a stupid thing. Okay, so it looks like... Let's go fight their mans. We can actually use the rail line here. Looks like they've taken that from Estonia. Can I... They get an attack bonus, so that'd be useful here. You guys have a lot of horses to... Yeah, what is wrong with them? Why do they have so many horses? Did they change some kind of rules that cavalry are good now? I was under the assumption that that was not the case. I do have the thing that alerts me if somebody starts sieging my provinces, so I don't necessarily have to keep paying attention to this over here. Looks like they got some Bulgarian nationalists dealing with their stuff. Now, they probably can't escape. Well, they can. Okay, actually. Because we're on the railway. See, if they attack here, I can defend them. The initial shock of them hitting the guys deals a lot of the casualties. World's Fair. Smolensk's white piecing with Saxony. Sure, we'll spend the money. I'd actually hope I don't win that, but hey. Looks like Zorpop doesn't actually need help here, but whatever. Even if they win this, the communist agenda, we want to need a free society where no one is considered superior, no one is left behind, and where mankind is free from oppression and scarcity. We need a society without a government, without class divisions, and where workers control the means of production. So it looks like we've got communists and socialists hanging out.